Hey, I'm Kat, mom of 3 and founder of Ritual, the company setting a new standard in the supplement industry. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I remember staring at my prenatal vitamins and thinking, what's in this stuff? All I found were vitamins high in heavy metals, synthetic colorants, and lacking in the very essential nutrients we need. I believe women deserve to know what they are putting in their bodies and why. So at 4 months pregnant, I quit my job to reinvent the prenatal vitamin. We scoured the world for the best quality ingredients, backed by clinical studies and third-party tested for heavy metals and microbes. And this year, we were awarded the Purity Award from the Clean Label Project, the supplement safety certification that tests for 200 harmful chemicals and toxins. With Ritual, you'll know where your ingredients come from and why we use them. Join our family of skeptics with 40% off your first month when you visit ritual.com/podcast.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Background ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate, the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Friends, gamers, nerds of all flavors, lend us your ears. Welcome to the second season of A Fool's Quest. Previously, Malphaedor, Ingvald, and Hobbes arrived at Rilias, only to find that Whispers had already attacked the small city and left a small company of soldiers. While scouting for survivors, they discovered prisoners locked in a building. Malphaedor attempted to mount a rescue, but his preposterous aptitude for stealth drew the attention of the nearby soldiers. Ingvald, however, took the opportunity to impress their new companion Hobbes with his dwarven fighting abilities, and quickly dispatched the 2 soldiers with icy fervor. Now, let's join Hobbes, the Tabaxi Ranger, Malphaedor, the Aasimar Paladin, and Dwarven Brewmaster Ingvald Porter Altbeir as they band together in their continued pursuit of A Fool's Quest.
So you guys look at you look back up at the window and you see a woman who is staring out wide-eyed, looking at you guys just murder humans.
I whisper in, "Who are you?"
She whispers back, "My name is Samantha."
Did Roberto have a wife, daughter, somebody?
You don't know Samantha.
Does it ring a bell?
Can I collect my arrows?
You can collect your arrows, yep.
Arrow.
Okay. I fired I get 2 attacks. I fired 2 arrows.
Yep. So just make your survival roll and just get more than a 5.
Can I find more arrows?
More arrows. You critically, they...
Roll a percentile. How
Yeah,
many
magic arrow.
They made some baby arrows while they were in that guy's shoulder.
Does he get a percentile for that one? Let's see. What will he get?
92.
A 92. Okay, so the guy that you, the thug that you shot had a dozen arrows on him. So he had 12 arrows that you were able to...
bless that arrow. It's no arrow.
Critically collected. So Samantha whispers out to you, we're trapped in here. You need to kill these men and get us out.
Kill all of them?
I look over. I already killed them.
So I'd go ahead and take the rest of the boards off the window.
Mm-hmm.
Does it allow either us entrance or them to escape?
No, the window doesn't open. It's a set fixture. You could break it, but...
Oh, so how is she speaking to us?
Well, you can hear. It's...
Oh, she's talking.
It's not like a super nice insulated building. It's... You're at a settlement.
Fair enough. Everything's burnt down.
Now,
I shouldn't have judged
the
it.
pass without trace still in effect?
How long did it last? 10 minutes?
An hour.
An hour. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
It's in effect till the end of this day.
You guys are only about 11 minutes in.
Well, we took out the two that were in front of the buildings now, so we can just go around to the front door.
There were other people out there, too. Those two were just the ones that heard you.
Okay.
They were the closest two that heard it.
I take these two and hide them in the rubble.
There are 4 more people
Good
out
idea.
in the center, but there are also people walking around. So if you engage the 4 in the center, you might attract more. You could... Some of the other people are, like, skirted out and around the property. I mean, you could sneak
around and take
I look
them out
over
a little bit at a time.
at Malphaedor. We could make a noise to attract just a few more at a time and just keep ambushing them.
Or you could move and ambush them with
Yeah.
Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah. I also, I
could attract their attention to the alley.
At least for these 4, and then we can move and go kill the other bits. Well, I guess we have to come back to this house, though.
So we just move from group to group and
Basically
take
kill them
out.
off.
Yeah. I mean, we could take position back here and draw them down.
The last
small
couple.
group at a time, or even the 4 that are out here.
Well, we have to come back to the house to release them, so we should kill the other people first. Come back here, finish the last 4, and then we're clean and in the spot we need to be at.
Okay.
And also, I hide the bodies in the rubble of the tannery.
Okay.
Effectively, unless there's anything you guys want to loot off of these bodies.
No, we're good.
I'm good.
Yeah, cool. So Ingvald tosses the bodies in there.
So, just 2 frozen corpses. Very confusing, because they're still cold.
Your passive insights, give you guys the idea to hang on to those weapons. If there are people inside this building, they might be able to use those weapons. So even though you guys aren't keeping the weapons for yourself, you do stack them.
Is there an upstairs?
There is an upstairs.
Maybe a balcony?
Not a balcony. It's just it's a 2-story building.
Okay.
What are the roofs of the... Sorry, this is random. What are the roofs of the houses around here look? Are they flat? Are they peaked?
They're peaked.
Okay. They're not ambushable roofs. Because we could just leave you on the ground and play he and I ranged.
Yeah.
Just literally flinging things. It would be nice. Fuck you guys. Whap!
Hobbes just pushes stuff off the roof.
Yeah.
These ones will crush you.
Yeah.
Pushes it down like one little push at a time until it's off.
Yeah, just looking. Not what I meant. I was not speaking literally when I said fling things.
He's flinging poo.
Fucking cats.
Goddamn cats.
Just on the edge. Going,
Oh yeah. I look over at Hobbes. My one sarcastic question, like, do you do what other cats do?
No, kitty, bad kitty.
The hairball thing.
I mean, sometimes.
Like, unfortunate, and just walk away.
Happens.
I just shudder.
I have to bathe myself, right?
Yeah.
I can't be dirty all the time.
Can't be dirty all the time.
We're going to meet the judge or something. It's like, Hobbes, stop that.
That's going to be part of the storyline. He's looking over. Damn it.
No idea what I have planned for Hobbes.
Oh, God.
It's going to be a good time.
I'm excited about it.
All right, so... Do we know the locations of each of the groups? Do we kind of have it mapped out in our heads?
You guys, yeah. You guys had some really good checks when you were coming into town. So you know the next group is about a block and a half away, and it looked like eating. So there was 3 of them that were there. One of the captains, and then 2 of the thugs.
Let's do it.
All right, let's attack that group then. So I'm going to go ahead. You're the stealthy one, so I'll leave you right in the middle of us, and I'm going to definitely take lead, since I'm the tanky guy.
All right, make your stealth rolls, and then charge in for your attacks.
Plus 10?
Yep.
30.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a crit there, buddy.
Yeah. I'll give you extra
29.
speed. You get 10 extra steps. I'll give you 10 extra feet.
35.
Yeah. You crit roll your stealth roll. Fucking ghost.
The dwarf disappears. Hobbes has no clue what just happened. I'm just gone.
Most magical creature ever.
Yeah. This is his first impression of me in battle. I'm killing things and disappearing while he can see me. Like, he's gone.
It's like a short predator.
Just wait till next week when you roll all ones.
Yeah. He's still thinking I'm great because the first week was awesome. It's just silent footsteps. Where? Where's the little man and why is he angry?
All right, so you guys are charging in. You all do stuff at the same time. So whatever you guys want to do.
So I'm hitting Capitan there. So I'm gonna
put 2 arrows in one of the thugs.
And the first attack is going to be my +2. So it's going to be a 11, 3 frost. And then 8, 4 frost.
Got it.
And it's the end of my turn. Actually, no. Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All right, and then...
by the way, for future, I am currently drinking the Befuddling Brew, which gives the effects of blur, so all attacks on me do have disadvantage.
I like it. All right, Hobbes.
2 arrows into one of the thugs. 7 and 10 damage.
Okay. So Ingvald charges in and bashes him with a mace again, and then Hobbes shoots a couple arrows at a thug, which...
Yeah, Capitan has a scythe, so I'm going right for the knees. I'm trying to take him down a notch.
But you guys sneaked up from
Terrifying.
behind, so your arrows hit thug right in the back, right between the shoulder blades.
This is second round of shoulder shots.
I
Not
know.
what you like.
It's easy target to shoot him right in the spine.
Just meaty. Oh.
Plus, he's hunched over eating.
Yeah, he's really buried into that
I don't
meal.
go for the knees. I can't hit him. He's sitting down. So right in the back of the neck.
And now it is Malphaedor's turn.
Yep. How bad does the captain look?
He looks like he's pretty okay.
Okay. Let's go and start on the captain. 13 for the first strike.
Okay.
Crit. Second strike.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Isn't it great when you crit and
8
roll
on the
like
second strike? Yeah, roll
ones
2
for
on damage rolls. Lame.
So I do an initiative then after that one? Round up.
Yep.
You knock over Capitan?
No, he's still up.
Mercenaries first, and then...
And then me, and then Malphaedor, and then Ingvald.
Okay. All right. Bandit Captain is standing right next to Malphaedor, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so he attacks Malphaedor. Shocked, he stands up. His food goes flying out everywhere. He draws his sword, his scimitar, and he swings twice. You block it both with your shield, but then he takes his knife right at you and slashes at your arm.
You'll pay for that.
And then Thugster, Thug Life, number 1. He stands up with 2 arrows in his back, and he doesn't appreciate that. But he's going to make 2 attacks against Malphaedor as well, using his mace.
Dun, dun, dun.
For 4 damage.
I forgot that he had to basically crit to hit you.
He hits you with his mace. It's a heavy hit. You block it with your shield, but you definitely still feel it.
Gotcha.
Feel the reverberation there. Thug number 2 gets up and moves over toward Ingvald.
That's
he
good.
attacks twice. Both miss. All right. It is now Hobbes' turn.
2 more arrows at thug number 1. 26 to hit on the first one.
That's a hit.
With 10 damage. And 9 damage on the second arrow. Second arrow hits him in the the neck, and he just gurgles and falls over.
Range.
What are you guys doing? Hobbes just murdered someone.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was going to murder him next. We were just talking about how I was going to kill him.
Calculating how our advantage would work
Hobbes
out.
just shot him right in the fucking jugular.
Oh my god.
Well guarded our target
His
there.
throat exploded all over you guys while you were talking.
I'm both proud and mildly upset because I wanted to kill someone.
And that blood didn't freeze, so you got some splatter on you. We're back to being splattered.
I like
All
to be
over my
clean.
It's all over my nice shiny mithril.
It wouldn't have got Ingvald.
No, yeah, that's a
would've got me.
15-foot splatter.
It was a nice spray from the jugular. I mean, it was all like...
Arrow went right by...
It was
15 feet of
straight up
Tarantino.
Kill Bill style. Like, it shot across. I mean, it was all over the fire. There's some on the
30
building next
We have to
door.
keep that,
blood.
that
A
recording.
bird fell out of the air because it got splashed. Okay, so Hobbes is finished. Who's up?
Malphaedor.
Malphaedor.
Okay. I'm going to stay within his threat range so it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. I'll come around to behind these 2. And take a swing at the Capitan. Okay, that one's a hit. 9.
Okay.
And shield bash. God damn it. I'll take advantage. 19 plus 3. 21.
11.
Knock
Boop.
you on your ass. Now, as part of the shield shove, can I shove him into the fire?
No, let's say fire.
You can't knock him down then. You either push him back 5 feet or you knock him down.
Okay, yeah.
So whichever you prefer.
That's fine. I'll knock him down.
I'll say a shove probably wouldn't be that bad of a thing.
No,
If
because
it's going to damage him, it's going to damage him.
and if you just push him, I won't have disadvantage if I shoot at him.
That's fair.
If he's on his back,
That's fair.
I do.
So you push him in.
I'll shove him. What is it, 10?
He'll get 1d6 fire damage if you want to roll that.
Ooh, the fortuitous fall off the notebook. Awesome. And me?
It is now Ingvald.
So I'm going to go for Thug 2.
Okay. 11 for armor.
11 armor class, and I'm going to use my my big swing to start it up. 20 damage, 3 frost. He's still up?
He is still up.
He gets a second attack then. Oh, wow. 5 damage, 2 frost.
Okay.
Still up?
You're really killing it.
Yeah, that second one was great.
This guy's eating all kinds of fire and ice.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Trojan commercial. Sorry. 20.
That's a hit.
And he's going to get a 8 for frost.
Trojan man.
Okay, so that kills him.
I immediately, first attack is frost club to the nutsack. Second one to the rib. And the third is just a killing blow to his left shoulder for no reason.
All right, yeah,
just
you did it.
dislocate
Snaps
and
his spine,
bust that.
dislocates the shoulder. He collapses on the ground right under you,
Yep.
and his blood that would shoot out all freezes from your mace still.
Thank God, cold maced. Cold maced.
Yeah, cold maced. All right.
Wish they had mace in D&D. That'd be great.
Captain's turn. So 1d6 from Malphaedor for the fire damage.
1.
He's mildly annoyed by the fire. Like, ow.
So he's still alive. He steps out of the fire angrily, and then
he fucking
other way though.
Trips over a burning log.
No, he moves to the other side of Malphaedor. He goes to where he's not being flanked. Yeah. And then he hits Malphaedor.
I was putting him where I wanted him. I slipped.
First attack is a 19.
Miss.
Second is a 16.
Miss.
Third is a 22.
That hits.
Hmm.
Damn dagger.
It's the dagger again. It is the dagger again.
You don't get sliced. You just get lightly poked. Oh, ow.
All right.
He's finding the openings in my mithril.
Yeah. So, again, he comes at you with his scimitar. He hits you twice. You block both with the shield, and then he takes his left hand with that dagger and shoves it right into you
Finds
again
the sweet
and
spot.
gets you at 6 damage.
2 hours
And
later.
it's back to Hobbes.
All right. Move over there, and 2 arrows at the captain.
Don't you love how you can just move like 60 feet for whatever fucking reason you want?
Yeah.
It's in the background.
First arrow gets him in the so he drops to a knee. The second one goes right into his forehead, and he falls forward into the fire.
The fire he just walked out of.
Yep.
Boom.
Nice.
All right. So
Very good.
we have gone down from 18 mercenaries around this camp to 13.
And only 2 more capitans.
Yep. You noticed 2 mercenaries going into a building that's right next to this building where you guys were, but they failed their listen checks. So
They failed both their listen checks for the murder fest act?
Yeah, they did. I rolled
Knock on the doors.
I rolled a 2. I thought they would come out and join and make this a little bit better, but you guys might want to just go inside and murder them instead. Keep in mind, too, as you guys are about to walk in this door and murder 2 more people, the gold that these people have is probably the gold from the settlement here, from these people that have been murdered and locked away. And
I don't.
If they would have defended their own town, they would have been able to keep it.
Yeah. Don't you question my
best
morally
paladin ever.
I'm a neutral dwarf. I do what
I'm
I
not
want.
greedy. I have upkeep charges.
Lawful good doesn't mean lawful nice.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
I have a
Murder isn't cheap, okay? It costs some money.
I come
and
from
we
a
murder.
family of nobility, and there are certain things that I'm accustomed to. They require expenses.
So, well, you guys know right now, you know that inside this room, or this house that you guys are about to go to, there was 2 people that went in there. You're not sure what they were doing in there. And then you also know that you also saw 4 people walking towards the lake carrying 2 bodies when you guys first started scouting around. So, 2 people were each carrying a body by the shoulders, but they were dragging them out towards the lake. So you assume those guys were still heading out that way. So after the house, you might want to do that.
All right. I've taken no damage, so I'm going to go ahead and bust through that door.
Not going to do the stealth thing?
Oh. I figured that would be surprising enough if I scared the living piss out of them.
Well, yeah, but there's 2 in there. That leaves 11 to hear you. Well, 4 are gone, but that leaves 7 to come hear you.
How big of a settlement is this?
It's not a very big settlement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine, I quietly creak the door open. Not as fun of a sentence, to be honest.
I agree. But a smarter move.
24 on to quietly creak the door open.
You quiet the fuck out of that door. In fact, you find some grease and grease the hinges.
WD-40'd that shit. Are these? Is there a Capitan in the room? I looked through the door. Sorry, first before.
No, neither of these are Capitans. Both of these are thugs.
The thugs. Where are they in the room?
They are sitting down in front of a hearth.
On the wall, just in the middle, where
yep, just next to a wall. Yep.
I'll put them over this wall
because it's a hearth. So it's got.
Hey man, I don't know how fancy this house is. They got that nice
fancy.
middle of that room hearth. I don't know.
There's no middle of the room hearth. It's kind of
relatively dark in the room, other than the fire in the hearth.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. I have dark vision. Sneaky dwarf. Sneaking up on some fools.
Tabaxis have dark vision now, right?
Yeah,
your turtle didn't. Yeah.
Sweet.
So everybody's good now?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's good now?
Hey.
You're not holding us back? Nope. We don't need torches?
Okay, so I'm going to definitely sneak up right behind.
Oh, I need to make their roll.
Well, Michelangelo had light. Nice.
I rip ass in the room because they can't hear me.
He's sneaking up there, and all of a sudden you hear...
As you get
they blame each other. They're like, really?
As you get closer to them, you smell weed. Like these guys are stoned as fuck.
Like this is terrible.
That's why they critically failed all of their
rolls. This is terrible.
So dude, did you hear that? Hear what? Nothing. Never mind.
So actually, what we see is a light from a hearth and from a very large blunt.
Yeah, they're passing a peace pipe.
Like woo. Not the first of the day either.
I'm bored mercenaries. What would you do?
Fair.
Yeah.
They stole the weed of the houses. Bastards.
We will reclaim that weed.
I don't care about the money, but the weed. And yeah, I sneak up behind Thug 1, and I am going to haul off on this stoned man. 10, 12, 15, 17 damage, 3 frost.
Okay.
Second attack is... it's 9, 3 frost. Third attack for 10 and 4 frost. Mm-hmm. I take his chair out from under him and one of his legs with it, and just twice to the stomach.
All right.
Just cleave him in half with a blunt object.
Again, he was already subdued by a blunt object.
There it is.
I see what you did there. All right. After Ingvald. Malphaedor?
Yep. I'll also come in behind the other thug. Take first strike. 13 damage.
Okay.
Second strike. Okay. 8.
Okay. So 18 total?
Yeah. And a bonus strike with the shield.
Yeah, so you came in with your longsword and you hacked at her twice.
One good strike. Derp the second one.
And then she stood up from the chair right as you were swinging.
Beast.
Right,
that's what it was. I saw it was a lady's like, oh, sorry.
You went to swing your shield, and she stood up and dodged it completely.
And I was completely distracted by the oobies.
Yeah. Turns out they weren't in here with a blunt. They're in here private time. Neither dressed.
They were pre-gaming private time.
It's
with
fine.
the blunt.
Yeah, it works too. It's a good time.
All right. It is now Hobbes' turn.
2 arrows to the face.
Well, she did just turn around, so...
You actually get hit her in the face this time. You've been shooting people in the back a lot recently.
It's 7 damage on the second one, and that's 10 damage.
And you killed her.
She turned around after flexing hard on you, and then
both arrows just went right in her eyes.
Boom.
And again, I am swathed in the blood of his enemy.
I'm still 15 feet away. I'm good. Okay. Thank you. The wall, though, is disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Brain matter everywhere. So that takes us down to 11 bad guys. You guys want to...
head down to the lake?
Head down to the lake. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you make your way to the lake. You find some shipping boats that are out there, but they've all been pulled up on shore, and they've been set on fire. They're already burned, so they probably were burned the same day that the houses were burned down here in town, but you don't see any floating boats out there at this point. And you do see the four guys. They're walking back. They just turned around, and you can see that there's a pile of bodies. They're just
in the
sitting.
Water
Nope, not in the water. On it's
beach?
like on the beach. It's not really a beach. It's more like a tall, overgrown, grassy, weedy area. But they just that's where they've been throwing the bodies. So now that you're closer, you can see it. You wouldn't have been able to see it from a distance just because the grass was so tall around them. But you can see it now. You can smell it now. But they just turn around and they start heading back, and the four of them see you as you see them.
Even with Pass Without a Trace, they see us?
Because you guys crested the hill,
bitches.
and they were looking up, heading back, and you guys were looking down, heading toward them, and
where are they?
eye contact.
Apparently we were beautifully silhouetted against the sky.
Covered in gore and angry.
Bullshit.
I mean, they need to survive a fear check.
Yeah, they just dragged two dead bodies that they bludgeoned to death. They're covered in gore as well.
That's fair.
Yeah, but we're highlighted. We're like...
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you've got the majestic sun behind you, silhouetting you. You're all dark and shadowy.
Yeah, got some cool like spaghetti western music going on behind us.
It's straight up standoff style. So you got the four guys that are like all side by side. They're about 40 feet away from you guys at the bottom of this hill, and you guys are obviously 40 feet away from them at the top of the hill.
Also side by side for sure.
Also side by side because, Western music cue here.
Right. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
So I will
40. Hey,
dramatically draw my sword and use my light cantrip on it.
They
cause my sword to instantly glow.
It's one
bright
captain
light.
and three thugs. And so the captain pulls his scimitar and his dagger, which is the bane of Malphaedor's existence.
Yes, I hate daggers. Fuck daggers. I'm going to get a shield of dagger resistance.
The thugs all pull out their maces and...
draw steel, boys.
And we roll initiative.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.